Hello everybody, what's going on? It is Meliorcraft here, and it's awesome to be back with you guys. Today we will be back on episode 7 of Meliorcraft's Hard Mode Realm series. Right now it's actually just getting past 2 a.m. right now, and I've been having some trouble sleeping, so I figured why not just get up and try to make some content for you guys. With that being said, I was trying to figure out what to do for this episode since I couldn't sleep, and I've been really wanting to work more on my pathways like I was doing in the previous episode, so I think I'm going to be working more on some relaxing texturing of my area so far. So with that being said, if you guys got any delicious snacks to start munching on, feel free to bust those open and start the Munchie Fest. And if you guys are putting this on to fall asleep to at night, I hope you guys get some good rest, and I hope you guys get that good sleep that we all could use. Without further ado, we'll get this episode on the way. I know it's been about a week since I was here with you guys last, and I hope you guys have had an amazing week since I've got to hang out with you guys the last time. Right now I'm just going through making sure I don't have any additional flowers to add in here for my bee beating here for my apiary. And right now we're just going to take a look at where I left off the last time when it came to the path building. So you'll get a better feel for it at the nighttime and everything, but what I've been working on last time, which I don't know if I actually got to show in the episode or if it was just something I worked on with Captain Boss while he was hanging over at my house. But long story short, I started adding these little firefly bushes all throughout my pathways. Excuse me. So it doesn't seem like you're able to see them during the daytime, but at nighttime I'll be sure to come back here before the video ends and give you a much better look. So far, for part of the pathway so far, I'm just trying to figure out what looks good. So far I'm thinking about maybe doing like these kind of berries and everything like that. And let me see here. I don't really like the fact this one just has one. So let me see here. I'm just trying to think what'll make it look okay. Like, 'cause I don't really, maybe it'll look okay by the lamppost. Let me see here. Or, yeah, maybe I guess there was really no reason to break that. So I'm trying to get better with my texturing, so I just had green bushes going all the way through. And now we've got some red added in through it, and then you still got the nice little green bushes all the way. And with that being said, I think I'm just going to go through and just kind of pick out sporadic points throughout the line here to see where the berries will go. But before I do that, I want to see how much of the pathway I can actually accomplish going through here. Because at some point, I feel like some of these buildings are going to end up getting re-renovated. So with that being said, like for example, this building is going to stay here. Like this is my first redstone farm. Like I don't really see this going anywhere. Now, the barn over here, I've been debating either moving it to a different location, or I've been debating, like, rebuilding it entirely into something more designed or something that fits better for the animals. But I haven't really figured out what to do with this yet. Like, I feel like this is a very basic concept and not a very overall good design. So, since I'm trying to practice more with my textures and more with my building detailing, I would really love to figure out a cooler concept for my barn over here. But with that being said, we'll just dive right on in. And I think so far the farthest I can do for the pathway, I would say, is about to here. And then I'll start figuring out what I want to do with these buildings. Because I don't think I'm going to need a pathway going over to this little farm, or this little pen here. Because this is going to get destroyed as I don't really have a use for it anymore. And as well as the original villager trading hall that I had created, I don't have a use for this. And I unfortunately don't have a use for this iron farm either, since I did not realize you're supposed to build these about 150 blocks away from the nearest villager station. And as you can see, it's about 50 blocks away from my villager trading hall. I'm going to double check in here just to double check, but I'm pretty positive I still do not have any iron in this. Yeah, not a single piece of iron. But that's okay. Like I said, at some point we're going to come through, we'll demolish all of this, which will give us more building room for additional things. Like, I plan on making this, I think, I want to, like, draw out a map at some point. And I think I'm going to recreate, like I said, the barn somewhere. She'll have like the farming and barn animal area. You'll have the industrial sector, which will be here for all my automated farms, like the lava what is it called? Like the lava generator, the cobblestone generator, and those kind of things. And I think I almost want to make like a living area, like a market and stuff like that over here for like villagers that can leave the villager trading hall to almost create a realistic environment around here. It's just, it sucks trying to figure out what to do with this, because this is one of my oldest builds, so it kind of sucks like getting rid of it. So that's why I'm trying to figure out like maybe to come up with a better design for it or something like that. Just the only thing that sucks about it is I don't know how to keep animals from despawning. Like I saw online that if you breed them, it's supposed to lock them in place, and I bred my chickens up here plenty of times, and as you can see, like I don't have a single chicken left in my pen. Like I've got an egg, but I have no chickens whatsoever, so I gotta figure out how to keep them here. Like, I was debating, like, maybe wasting, like, 2 name tags for every single chicken. That way, or not every single chicken, but 2 name tags for every single animal. That way I always have at least 2 on hand, just God forbid any of them do despawn. The only other issue I'm having is no matter how I seem to lock these guys into place, like, unless maybe I want to use leads to keep them trapped, I always am constantly getting, I think they're goats. I'm always constantly getting goats that are breaking out and, like, binding into the floor. Like, there's one stuck here. There's one over here in the water. And if I'm not mistaken, there's usually one that gets out and is stuck over here, like, in the window frame somehow. Like, so I don't know how they keep doing that. But I come inside and I like the way that it looks and everything, so I don't know. Like there's a lot that I've got to figure out with the design going forward for this. And also, with that being said, I think I'm going to pretty much line out the bushes first, so that way I know like what all's actually going to get pathways added to it, and then I'll go through and start like actually working on said pathway. So right now I think the farthest I'm able to go is to here, because I know I'm not going to get rid of this building here. Like I'm definitely going to keep like my original redstone farm and everything like that, so this will be the farthest that the pathway will originally go. But I can definitely see that I can't pick up any more items right now, it looks like. So I'm going to go drop some stuff off in my chest to loot later. Or not really loot later, but I guess organize, and you can't really loot myself. Let's come on down here. The other thing that sucks is I've been so lazy lately and just, you know, not really feeling energetic, not really feeling like much doing a whole lot. So, like, as you can see, I have a ton that I need to go through and organize and, like, put away. So, I think Lazy Melior is just going to go through and make a couple extra chests. Can I at least put anything away? Do I have any slot open here? Okay, there we go. I was going to say, I'll just make a couple more chests, and then I'll come back and organize all this stuff at a later time. I definitely don't want to bore you guys with, like, a sorting episode. I know you guys can't really, like, respond live, because I know this is a recorded episode in advance, but I would love to know in the comments down below how your guys' week has been. I hope you guys have definitely, like I said before, I hope you guys had, like, a really enjoyable week, and, yeah, I hope you guys really had, like, no issues, no problems. I hope you guys have just had a week full of blessings and everything. Just trying to figure out maybe a little layout for this. I think I'm just going to do, like, a little chest hallway here. And we're just going to start dumping everything away. Obviously, I'll keep all my tools as I keep accidentally putting tools away. So right now, I'm just trying to stick with what I absolutely need so I don't get overwhelmed. Like, I want to put these, because obviously I got to come back here for the lamppost and everything, but right now we said we're just focusing on the, what's it called? On the pathway itself. So with that being said, I've got my shovel, I got my firefly bushes. I think we'll definitely need some extra dirt and berries just in, well, I don't really think I need extra dirt as long as I'm, like, putting down what I pick back up, but I'll just grab an extra stack here just in case. And then I'll grab some bone meal to get myself an extra amount of berries. And then with that being also said, I'm going to go grab a couple stacks of bushes to make sure I've got enough for everything. Oops. There we go. I think this gives me 3 stacks if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. I'm really excited for, what is it, today? Well, today's technically Tuesday now since it is 2:14 a.m. So I am really excited for Wednesday because that's when Captain Boss will be over and we can record the next 2 episodes of the Dynamic Duo series. So if you guys haven't caught up with that yet, I'm pretty certain we've got to be on episode, I want to say 7 by now, like 7 or 8 or something like that. Like, I got to look at my YouTube to see for sure what episode because it's hard to remember because like that's the one series that we actually have been recording like episodes in advance for and everything. Like my Realm series and my One Chunk Layer series I've been recording like weekly as they come. Like literally I upload them on Thursday and I'm recording these by like Tuesday, Wednesday, like literally 24 hours before they drop for you guys. Whereas the Dynamic Duo series, like we actually have been being good and we actually have been wait. Okay, so I didn't realize bone meal. I thought it was bones that make a bone block, but I guess it's bone meal that makes a bone block. But anyways, the Dynamic Duo series has been the one that we actually have been being good with and actually, recording like multiple episodes just in case because like I can always record these episodes and find time to do it on my own and everything like that, but when it comes to Captain Boss and everything, like he has like a life, like I'm single, like I got nothing going on and everything, like I go to work, I come home, and that's pretty much my life. Or Captain Boss, like he does have a girlfriend, like he does have a life and everything like that, so we always try to like and he's also got stuff like he goes and helps out like his siblings, like he because like I live with my family, so if they ever need anything, like I'm right here and everything, where he lives on his own and stuff, so if his family ever needs anything, he's got to travel to go help them out, or if his girlfriend's family needs anything, he's got to travel to help them out. So like if there's anything that ever comes up and like he can't make it for an episode, like we've just been trying to record episodes in advance that way, just in case anything ever comes up, like we're set, we're solid, and then you guys don't ever gotta miss a week of cool episodes of us. Which that one has been getting really fun because we even found like the end portal and everything. Like we even found multiple types of dinosaurs. Like the last episode that I don't what is it? Oh yeah, today's technically Tuesday. So the episode that I'll be uploading today for you guys, you'll actually see this cool like white looking Captain Boss said that it's not a Tyrannosaurus, but it looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and it's like this white dinosaur. It's almost like an albino. It's like white with almost like pinkish red eyes, and it looks so menacing. And I guess it's our little buddy now, so definitely excited to see what that thing can do against other dinosaurs, because I guess we can tame it and I guess it can fight other dinosaurs and everything, so super excited to see what that's all about. Kind of got a little stuck talking there and forgot to actually play as I talk, so I'm just making a couple extra shears real quick so I can go get some bushes. I keep calling them bushes, they're just leaves, they're just oak leaves. Did not realize it was dark time. Excuse me. That's what the grumbling was. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I got away from you fast enough. Okay, well, it's a good thing that I definitely brought extra dirt, isn't that right? Will you guys get out of here? I'm trying to record a video here. Alright, so anyways, it literally broke right at the mark for it. But look how cool this looks. Like, I really love the ambience of having all the pretty little lights at night. You've got the street lights and the street lamps and whatnot, and then you got the firefly lights as you go. But I want to set up more lights and everything to prevent exactly what you just saw happening. Like, I don't want all these mobs to continue like kicking my ass and whatnot. So I got to figure out like a lighting situation, and I also don't want like random torches just laying around. So what I've been really thinking about doing for an episode is actually traveling to the Nether and collecting a bunch of those shroom lights and like sporadically laying them out like strategically throughout the ground to make everything detailed but also lit up. Which I do love, like the detail that Minecraft has come such a long way. Like as a kid, like glowstone, in my opinion, was like the pinnacle of having like cool lighting. And nowadays they've got sea lanterns, they've got the mushroom light up blocks. I think they're just, I actually don't even know what the name of the block is called. Hold on. I think I might have 1 or 2 in my inventory over here. I think it's just called shroom lamp. Where are you? Nether. Nether. Wait, is it in this one? Okay, shroom light, not shroom lamp. But yeah, these, I just really love, like, all the lines throughout it, and it looks like it's almost alive, so, like, I would love to put these on the ground and then put a couple, like, maybe orange or yellow flowers throughout it or something to make it look like the light is spreading throughout the grass. But now that it's daytime, we'll head back up, and we'll go get our oak leaves. Oh my god, what is that? Oh. I swear it almost looked kind of like a phantom tail for a second. I'm like, I've slipped. Like, how is there a phantom here? Oh, it looks like our bamboo's also grown again from the last episode, so I can also grab that for when I want to do my yellow fence posts. But for now, we'll head outside the territory, and we'll start skinning some trees. Actually, nah, I guess I could skin my own trees, because I do want to rebuild the landscape at some point. Like, for example, this doesn't look bad. Well, obviously this looks terrible, but like the gradient, like how it goes from, like, you know, small, medium, and it goes up a hill, like that's kind of how I want to do it. And like this looks like a regular hill, but if you come over here where my house is at, you'll see it's literally just a ginormous steep cliff, and it's like, why? Like I'm not really a fan of how that looks. See? Like, this just feels like, you know, 2011 Minecraft, or like you were just too lazy to, like, mine out the land. So I want to do it better where it's almost like this, where you've got, you know, textured layouts, you've got actual hills and land masses and stuff, and it'll all be man-made. But I think maybe I can do some cool things with it. Like, maybe I can put, like, a creek or, like, a riverbed through it. Like, you know, there's water all the way over here, and maybe I can add in, like, a waterbed coming all the way through, and I don't know, maybe figure something out. At some point, I would like to make the villagers, like the villager mending hall over here, like self-sustainable, where they breed themselves. Like with that being said, I would like to add like some kind of a door here, like maybe trim this out and build like a doorway, and then build like an actual farm system. And then every single one of you guys in here would be like mending villagers, and then I would put a couple composters out here to make some farmers, and then they would just, you know, mine the carrots, potatoes, whatnot, and then give them to the other ones inside and breed with each other. So that way you always have like continuous villagers. Which, speaking of continuous villagers, like, since there's nothing spawning here at the iron farm, I'm almost wondering, like, did any more iron golems spawn inside of the house by any chance? Because in the past, like, when I first made this, I used to have, like, one iron golem spawning inside, and, like, right here, like, one iron golem spawning outside. I say right here because, like, these were never here before, I swear. Like, that was because of the iron golem. I could be wrong, like maybe they don't like plant flowers or something like that, but I could have sworn like those weren't there before. Like they were in past videos and whatnot, but like as in like I didn't put them there. But I'm just checking real quick to see if there's any iron golems that spawned inside by any chance. But I don't think there is. Sorry about that, just clearing my throat. Just gonna take a drink real quick. Hold on one sec. Actually being healthy today. Got some water with me instead of some soda like normal. And yeah, so far I'm not seeing any iron golem spawned or anything like that, so I guess we're good. The only thing that cracks me up running through here is you can obviously see like where, like how many projects I have on my to-do list and exactly like how much I have that I need to work on. Like I'm still not finished with the villager trading hall. Like I've got a lot done on it, don't get me wrong. Like the outside of the building is perfect. Like I don't have any more work to do on the outside of the building. But the inside of the building, like look how basic this looks. Like this looks terrible. This is, you know, it's getting there. Like this isn't done by any means. This is not even started yet. You know, this isn't done by any means. This hasn't even been touched by any means. Like, you know, I've got the outside of it done, like I said, but there's nothing done here with it. This one just has a bunch of villagers that I have to sort through at some point and, like, bring them downstairs and everything, but this isn't even done yet. And then the worst crime against all this place is at least everything here is, like, you know, built. I just gotta quote-unquote furnish everything, but this is like the worst crime I have against these poor guys. Is like I was gonna build like something cool down here. I couldn't figure out like what to do, but Look at this. It literally looks like a damn dungeon. Like, this poor dude just chilling down here. You can't even trade with him. I'm left clicking on him right now, and I can't even open up his trade menu. But this is like a dungeon. I didn't know originally like what I wanted to do down here, like what was the purpose of building this, but the more I thought about it, I don't know if you guys have seen like the TikToks or the YouTube shorts of the trends where it's like, you know, how you treat the mending villager, and it's like all the regular villagers are all lined up and stuff, and then the guy goes downstairs and it's like this badass looking room with like bookshelves all cool looking like lined up everywhere, and then they've got like emeralds all in the wall, and it's that scene from Breaking Bad where it's like I can't remember what the beginning of the line is, but the end of it's like, you know, I'm Gustavo, but you can just call me Gus, and it's like the badass villager, and like right now, oh wait, you're on breaking. Where's my mender? I was gonna say right now my mender, it's very basic. Like I don't really spoil him at all. Like he just chilling with like everybody else. Which, don't get me wrong, he's not my best mender. Like he's only 34 and that's it. Where the other one up here, this was a lot better. But the only thing that sucks is I've traded with this one so many times with like, I think it's locked out now. Like, I think I can't get any more mending books off it unless I do one of those, what's it called? If I get, like, a zombie to infect it and then, like, re-heal it or something. Where is it? I'm looking for it because I could have sworn it was like this, where it had, like, a golden belt buckle. Oh! Okay, so I guess I have another mending one up here with 36, but I could have sworn I had like a mending villager that had like 9 or something like that, and that was the one that was like dirt cheap, but okay, I was 16, that's what it was. So it was mending for 16, but right here I can't even buy anymore because it's X'd out, but this is, so I already have aqua, so, oh, I guess, well, yeah, 46 emeralds, I'm not buying that. So I guess I could get rid of him unless the whole, like, let me know in the comments if it actually works. Like, if I can infect him with, like, a zombie villager and, like, if it'll come back with cheaper trades, like, awesome, then I'll do that. But if I don't, like, if I can't, like, truly get any more mending books from him, then there's really no sense for me to keep him. Also, let me know down in the comments, like, what's the lowest amount of emeralds that you've ever had to trade for mending? Because so far, like, I thought it was 9, but it must have been, like, a different enchantment I was looking at. Because so far, it seems like 16 is the lowest I have. I think it goes 16. I think that one was 36, and this one was 34. So far, 36 is my most expensive, which from the videos I'm pretty certain I've seen some videos where you literally only have to trade, like, 1 or 2 emeralds, which that, I have no idea how the hell they get that low. Oh, I thought that was, like, white from, like, an iron golem for a sec. But, yeah, I guess I do not know how to get them spawning. I don't know if maybe it's because it's conflicting with, like, the iron, the spawner over there and stuff like that. So maybe I do have to completely break it down before anything happens. And then on top of that, like, as unfortunate as it is, I was really hoping to keep the iron spawner in, like, an industrial sector. But I'm really kind of paranoid that even if I move it 150 blocks, like, I think 150 blocks definitely counts, like, over to the complete opposite end of my island over here, like, or not my island, I guess it's like a landmass, but, like, where to show you. We're already, like, 20 minutes in, and I have not done, like, anything on the pathway yet. Yeah, oh, I didn't even realize I could, like, jump up on the track from here. Wait, can I? There we go. So I was thinking about maybe putting like the iron spawner like way over here, but it flat out said like it has to be 150 blocks away from job blocks, and I'm pretty certain like I've got like a job block or 2 like in the tower over here and like over there and stuff. So part of me is debating like just saying screw it and going like way out here in like the ice valley and building like an iron spawner in the ice and just kind of doing it that way. What is that? Oh, I wonder if it's one of the drowned riding on one of those new, like, I don't know what the name of it is. It's that new shell mob they came out with for the underwater, but I don't know, like, if it's completely hostile or not. I don't think I've really messed around with those too much. Sorry about that. I just had to clear my throat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the heck? This must be how all the chickens got out. Okay, so I literally have no idea how this happened. Like, this must be a glitch in the game or something. Like, I did not break any of this. Oh my god, this whole I would not have seen this if I didn't come over here. Like, this whole time I was wondering, like, how this could have happened, but, like, I literally, like, I have no idea how this could have happened. So for now, we're just going to be lazy, and we're going to patch this up with dirt, because I got to figure that out. That's crazy to me. I'm just trying to think right now, like, did I, like, in the past, like, did I do something that, like, that would have done that? Like, did a creeper blow up or something? Like, because I thought you're safe if a creeper, like, even if a creeper were to, let's say, be outside here. One, I would have, like, remembered that exploding, and I feel like it would have exploded much more than just this tiny little chunk of wool here. Like, this seems like it had to have been, like, I would have had to have done this or something. Like, maybe in the past I was looking for, like, I needed a couple pieces of wool or something like that. Like, huh. I mean, at least that saves the whole, I just, damn, I cannot believe I didn't know. Like, that seriously has me stumped right now. Like, that saves the whole breeding issue. Like, I thought they were despawning, but I guess maybe, because I remember I saw, like, the blue chickens, like, over there and stuff like that. So, and I was wondering, like, how did they just start naturally spawning? But I guess they must have escaped from the barn and gotten over there. That's honestly crazy. And nothing's like that's over here. Yeah. Huh. Alright, folks, you were just here to witness, like, the first major mystery of the realm. I have no idea how that could have happened. Alright. The only thing I could have think of is if I would have, like, needed wool or something. And, like, but I have so many sheep down there. Like, why would I, like, that really has me stumped. Like, even if I just needed to get inside, I would have only broken, like, 2 pieces. You know what? Maybe that was back when I was trying to... The only thing I can think of is maybe that was back when I was trying to remodel things, like, the first time around. Because I remember at one point I did actually go through and start chopping all of this down, and I was replacing it with pink, like the pink from the cherry, because I was trying to, because it's right next to my house over here, so I was trying to theme it after the cherry blossom look. So I was cutting down, like, all of the oak, and I was replacing it with cherry, and then I was getting rid of the red up there, and I was replacing it with magenta. So I'm gonna say maybe that's what it was. And as you can see here, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, notice how, like, I'm not getting mobbed up over here. Like, I think if I just keep adding, like, lanterns and whatnot, I think I'll be safe. And speaking of adding lanterns, like, I also want to go through and add, like, more trees. Like, I like how the cherry blossoms, it's not just the cherry blossoms. Like, I like how I have, like, these azaleas here mixed in with it. And I was also thinking about adding in a couple mushroom trees as well. I was thinking for anything green, like, if I have any foresty areas, like, over here by the villager mending hall, I'm going to stick with these spruce and stone lamps over here. And I think I'd like to stick with, like, oak trees, maybe some birch trees, and then I'm going to do, like, the brown mushroom trees. And then once I get over to the cherry blossom area, I'll do the azaleas, I'll do the pink cherry blossom trees, and then I'll do the bright red mushroom trees. Ooh, are you going to give me some ender pearls, buddy? Come here. Come here. He just slowly walked up on me on that one. It's so funny, like, how scared I used to be to fight these guys. But now that I have, like, almost full netherite armor, it's like, okay, you're nothing. Ooh, okay, that's new for me. I've never in my life ever gotten 4 ender pearls off a single enderman. Like, the most I've ever gotten in the past was only 3. So that's absolutely outstanding right there. But, let's see here. Yeah, first let me go get the bushes. Oh, Jesus, no. No, 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 no. How about we just go to bed? Okay? How about we just go to bed? Excuse me. Not looking to get exploded. Not looking to have any more craters I gotta patch up. I've already got enough work I gotta take care of. But it's just funny, like what I was saying earlier about the whole, like, so many projects I have to work on. Like, I've got so many things, like, old things that I need to dismantle and make room for new projects over here. I've got pre-existing projects I need to finish. Like, I've got the villager mending hall, I've got the barn, I've got, like, the tower that I still want to renovate and add some things to. Like, it's fun, but at the same time, it's like, damn, there is so much. And at the same time, it's like I really can't wait to see like how some of the stuff actually looks like once it all comes to fruition and it all looks all completed and everything. I was gonna say, let's go ahead and start laying some of these out. I will go ahead, yeah, we'll just make the little border right there. And let's go grab a couple more leaves and get started on this. We're already about halfway, or yeah, we are halfway into the video, so it's definitely time to start getting some work done on this. And the fact that we are already 30 minutes in the video, I do want to say that, like, if you guys are enjoying this video, I'd really love it if you guys would feel free to like and give a comment down below. Like, feel free to let me know, like, any ideas. Like, I'm not someone that's, you know, this is my realm, you know, I don't want to hear shit from you guys. So, like, I'm always up for suggestions and, like, other people's interpretations. Like, for example, like, the idea over here for the lampposts, like, that's not something I came up with on my own. Like, if you watched my last episode, I tagged an awesome creator by the name of Ellie's Art. Like, they're the ones that came up with this lamp design that I created over here. And then the Iron Farm over here, this was another awesome creator by the name of ZZRad on Instagram. I tagged them in the episode I created. Like, there's so many awesome, like, things here and stuff like that. So if you guys have any suggestions or anything, like, I'm always open for them and always looking to improve my world with anything I can add to it that either adds functionality or just adds simple aesthetic and makes it look cooler. And on top of that, if you guys would like to, you know, feel free to subscribe while you're at it. You'll get some real-time alerts on whenever new episodes drop. I gotta update my YouTube description right now, because right now it just says I have new episodes that drop every Thursday, but really I have new episodes that drop every Tuesday and Thursday for you guys. Thursday's a little bit of a solo outing for me. Thursdays I usually play by myself, where I do the hard mode realm series, and I do the hardcore one chunk random layer series, where on Tuesdays we do the hardcore dynamic duo series with my good friend Captain Boss. Let me just make sure I grab all the goodies over here. How much do we got? Okay, yeah, we got over 2 stacks. I'm pretty certain we're solid to get started. Alright, so now that we got that patched up, we'll go through and make our lines. So right now we're just going to do a green outliner. And then after that, we'll go through and start setting up like the bases for our lamps and then adding in the bushes. Well, actually, before we do any of that, we'll actually go through and lay out the firefly plants, so that way everything can be lit up at nighttime. So we'll go through and start with, make sure this is the oak. I was going to say it would suck to get all the way around, and it's like, oh damn, I used the wrong leaves, like birch or spruce or something. So I did, and I am grateful for the fact that like Minecraft isn't detailed enough to the fact that like the rock walls, because I know if you put like a fence post or something here, or what's it called, like another block, like I know, maybe it doesn't do a fence post, but I know if you do a block, like I know the wall will attach to it, and it just looks weird having those little divots like sticking out all the way. So I love the fact the oak leaves, like it doesn't actually attach anything from the wall, like it still stays kind of away. And let's see here. I know at some point I'm going to want to go up that way, but I don't know if this is the exact path I'm going to want to do for it. Like, I was originally making these, like, stone steps, but there was another awesome creator on TikTok that I saw named Guaca. I think that's how you pronounce their name. I'll also be sure to leave a link for their TikTok down below in the description. Like, they were using, like, slabs as steps, and it just seemed to almost make the steps, like, wider and longer and added, like, a lot of detail to it that seemed, like, really cool. Let's see here. So yeah, actually we'll make it probably even with the foundation here. So I'll probably just go like right there. and call that a day, and then we'll just wrap this around. And now I don't necessarily think I'm gonna need, like I said, I'm not gonna need the pathway for this, but do I want it to wrap around to the barn? Like, I'm just really trying to think if I want to keep the barn here, because I guess it would kind of be smart to keep it here, because you already do have the what's it called, you already do have the farm system here. But just gotta figure out a different build, because it just sticks out like a sore thumb. Like, I'm just not a fan of how that looks. I tried doing red and white, like the traditional like barn theme colors and stuff, but like it's such a small portion of it. Like the inside of it, I really like how it looks, but the outside of it, I'm just, it's not growing on me after all this time. Like, something's gotta change with it. Like, that's like 5 or 6 years old right there. But anyways, I digress. We'll just keep on keeping on with our pathway. And I think we'll stop there with it. Can I put any here with the little bushes? Now maybe I'll figure out something to put in here, like some kind of plant life or something. One sec, just gotta clear my throat real quick. Excuse me. I am liking the texturing of like having the bushes and the greenery and stuff like that all throughout. Like, I do think that's kind of cool. And I would also like to set up, let me see here. I don't want to waste any of my bushes that I just got, or my leaves I just got. I don't know why, but I feel like little pathways like this just feels like an old Game Boy game, or like an old like Pokemon game. I don't know if you guys like get that kind of feel off it, but I really love like this kind of like small little texture path. Or not texture pack, but texture path. Like, you got this small little opening, and this, I don't know why, this just gives me like kind of like, not Pallet Town, but almost kind of like, or I don't know, maybe like the Pokemon Mansion, like with that place where you go inside, I think it's the mansion where you go inside. I don't know what Pokemon game it is. Like, I think a lot of Pokemon games have the mansions, but you go inside of it and you go back in the yard, and it's like all of the hedges and stuff like that, and you got like little pathways and stuff like this that you can go through, and you can, like, you can do weird shit. Like, you can give them treats, but I'm pretty certain you can throw, like, rocks at them or something. And it's like, there was some creator on Facebook, I can't remember what the guy's name was, but he's fucking hilarious. And, like, there was some video where he's, like, trying to eat a poffin or something, and someone starts throwing rocks at him, and he's like, hey, like, what the hell are you doing? Like, I'm just trying to eat my damn food. Ah, damn it. I keep saying I'm going to shear those. Because those ones, I think they're called ferns, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on one sec. Yeah, right here. Yeah, ferns, like, if you hit them, like, they're not like a flower. You can't pick them up if you hit them. Like, if you hit them, they simply break. Where if you shear them, you get to pick them up. So I always try to pick those up just because it's just an extra piece of, like, greenery that you get to keep. Like, this is just a piece of grass. Like, you can get grass anywhere. But the ferns, I feel like they're harder to come by. Let's go ahead and pop that out. Maybe we'll stick that here for now. And let's see here. Just trying to figure out where a good stopping, because we already decided the stopping point for the other side, so I'm just trying to figure out a decent stopping point for this side. But I think we could stop here for now. Though I actually thought I had enough for everything, but it does seem like all I need left is literally just like this little strip right here, and that's it. I was trying to see if there's anywhere I could do those cool little bends, but it does seem like everything's kind of like straightforward here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do I explain it? Like, this is just a sharp little turn, but there's nowhere to do, like, really a big bend. Where this one, you know, you can come out, and if you do, like, the 3-line way, you know, you can do these little, not exaggerations, but these little areas where, like, you get to actually create these cool-looking bends. So it adds almost, like, Minecraft is all a square kind of a game, but it adds kind of, like, circular textures to it. Where? Oh, wait, sweet. I was gonna say, wait, where's my shears? I need more shears. Ooh, we got some more ferns. Add those. I will, like General Grievous said, I will add those to the collection. At some point, I would really love to do like a Minecraft special episode for you guys. Like, I was thinking about maybe doing like, I don't know, like at some point it would be awesome to do like a 24-hour stream, or like, you know, play for like 24 hours long or something crazy like that. But one thing I was thinking about doing was like doing like an exploration movie where me and Captain Boss, like, basically, like, I could tell you guys that story of how I ended up like 20,000 blocks away, and like in the process of walking all the way back to my base, like right now I'm at like 1,243 for the position you can see up in the left hand corner, and like when I got spawned away, it was like minus 20,000 or something like that, and it took me so long to get back to base. And in the process of coming back to base, there were so many cool and just badass different like builds and things and biomes and just all sorts of things that I ran into. But with that being said, basically, like, there's really nothing to hide with it. Like, I was gonna say, like, I was gonna try to make it like some big story to tell you guys, but long story short, what happened is I was exploring in the Nether, and I got really, really far away, and I ended up coming across one of those awesome Nether bastions where I got to get those what's it called, like the Netherite smithing templates. And that's what I was able to use to make the armor that you see me wearing today. Now, with all that being said, most of the time when I found like or like not armored bastions, but when I found like the netherite bastions in the past and stuff like that, like I was able to just follow my pathway back to my original nether portal, find my way back home, and everything was, you know, fine and dandy, piece of cake, no issues. And now, with this being said, this last nether bastion that I found, it was so far away, and I had to go so far out of my way to find it, that when I finally finished looting the whole entire place, it was almost like those like, you know, the people that when they get into those battles, you know, they see red, and all they think about in the moment is the battle, and afterwards they're like, what happened? Like, I swear to God, that mining was like that. I was literally like going crazy mining, like, you know, there's loot everywhere. I was battling like pigmen. I was going through just looting everything I could get my hands possibly on, and by the time I made my way back, I'm like, wait, where the hell am I? And like, I tried following my pathway back. I tried following multiple different routes, and no matter where I went, no matter where I could go, I was lost. I was just a lost boy in the fiery wilderness, and, well, literal hell. Not even a fiery wilderness. That makes it sound like it's damn near whimsical, but no, this shit was literal hell. Like, I literally, there's no escaping it. So I just said screw it. I took some obsidian that I got from the Nether Bastion. Like, they had obsidian in their chest and everything like that, and I built myself a portal, and I just said screw it, and I came back home. And when it teleported, like, I did not realize at the time until I looked up on Google that, I guess, for those that don't know, traveling one block in the overworld is the equivalent, wait, hold on. Traveling one block in the Nether is the equivalent of traveling 8 blocks in the overworld, and I was completely unaware of that. So, yeah, needless to say, when I came back, I was thinking, like, okay, I would be a couple hundred blocks away from base, and no, I was like 20,000 blocks away, and like, but I'm not gonna lie, like, it was a blessing and a curse. Like, I was so far away, but I found a woodland mansion at one point. I found one, if not two, pale oak biomes, like, they have those creaking monsters in it. I found cherry blossom biomes. If I'm not mistaken, I gotta check the notepad in my phone, but I'm pretty certain. Actually, you know, hold up. I do have my phone in my pocket right now. It's only gonna take 2 seconds to break this out, because I really do want to, like, show you guys, like, what's gonna be popping up on this badass exploration episode for you guys. Yeah, I literally have a tab in my notes called Chords in Minecraft. So, Chords Minecraft server. Okay, so we got a jungle temple, we got villages, there was an ancient city that I came across, so I know there's going to be a warden fight coming up. And with that being said, I'm pretty certain I don't think I wrote this one down, but next to the ancient city, there is also one of those lush gardens. So there was a lush, or like not lush garden, but like a lush cave. So we had that. There was the Pale Garden. There was outposts. There was multiple villagers. There was not one, but there was two underwater temples, cherry blossoms. There was multiple ravines. There was a mountain above the clouds. There was a jungle ravine. There was not one, not two, but three lush caves. There was one of those abandoned nether portals, or multiple abandoned nether portals, according to my notes here. And then there was like I said, the woodland mansion next to a pale garden, and the third underwater temple. So yeah, just absolute insanity. Like, we have so much stuff to go through another episode. Like, I'm really excited to hit like the exploration one with you guys. I feel like we wouldn't even be able to touch that one though until we like come across the end base and like the stronghold and like fight the end dragon. That way we can get our hands on what's it called, shulker boxes and stuff like that. Because going out with like the loot that we have like here, like, I already know that's not going to be enough for all the places that we're going to explore. I guess I really didn't need to get like a whole stack of 64. I guess it was pretty much... Oh wait, let me get you out of here. Boop. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh wow, really? It's right in the pathway of my little composter here. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know if you guys ever noticed this before, but like when the zombies used to catch on fire, like, and they go in the water and they cool off, I did not realize like oh, he's not doing it now. He was jumping up and down, and back when he was jumping up and down, there was actually like a smoke animation, like as the fire was repelling off him in the water, like you literally saw him smoking. Like, watch. See? Like, I've never seen that little smoke animation before. That's kind of cool. Get back in the water. You ain't the star of the show. I was just talking about you to the viewers. All right. So we got the pathway we were going on. We got the bushes all done. Bushes is finished. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get our path. So this is where we ended with the firefly bush. So right now, oop. See, that's the blessing and the curse with this thing, is that it goes so goddamn fast. Wait. Yeah. Let me swap out here. There we go. Swear I'm gonna have to go make like an iron shovel or something like that. Like, it's just too damn fast. I guess I don't really gotta go down each side here, because I was only keeping a 1x1, so I guess I really only gotta mine out this middle section here. Oop. That was fast. See, that's what I'm talking about. And that's not even efficiency 5. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's literally only efficiency 4. So we'll just use this for now. Because this one I want to... Yeah, because this one we got to do 2 for it. I forgot. If we're going sideways with it like this, I do 2. And then once we get back to the path of 1, we just keep it rolling. We'll just keep on going down our nice little pathway here. And again, like, I don't mean to glaze. I know I've like mentioned him in multiple episodes in the past, but huge shout out to a Cookie God for like teaching me that like greenery really does add like a lot to your builds and everything. Like being able to have like these little oak leaves and stuff. Like, I still got to get better with adding leaves. Or like, I think my building would look a lot nicer if I took like the cherry leaf blossoms and like sporadically put them all throughout like any place that you see like the purple cherry logs like as the support beams. It'd look really cool. I never even thought about doing that before, but I think that would be like a nice touch, adding some library to it. And we'll just keep going to the front door. Bam. And now, so this is the tricky part here. So with only a 2x2 pathway here, I think for the firefly bushes, so they don't dominate one side too much, I'm just gonna sporadically put them in like this. Because originally, you guys should have seen it back when I did like a complete row of like 3x3 all what's it, I was gonna say, I almost called it cherry eye bushes, firefly bushes. Like, instead of having one line like this, I had 3x3 line of it. And when you went in at nighttime, like, oh my god, there was so many white specks that took up the screen. It was like, my eyes, like slow down. Like, I don't need that many of them. So yeah, I took a shit ton of them out and I made it one by one. And then Captain Moss and I were talking about it, and it's like, okay, like maybe we can do like 2x2 for like these little gaps here and whatnot, and then we'll do like, you know, alternating ones for like this side here. And then we'll just go through real quick and get rid of the cobblestone, since we already decided that's icky. That's the old pathway. We're not gonna use that anymore. Maybe we can use the cobblestone pathway for like a different section of the area, you know, maybe for the industrial area. Like, for example, this is the pathway that leading to, like, you know, farmlands and animals and villager trading halls and whatnot. But when it gets to like the cobblestone generator and the lava generator and like the smeltings and like the furnaces and like we're all the what is it, all the, like, what's it called? All the industrial, I already said it, but all the industrial stuff, that's the only word I can think of, is like all the industrial stuff happens. Like, maybe I'll keep like a texturized, like, brick-ish road. Like, if I don't do brick, like, maybe I'll do like the stone with andesite gravel and like the chiseled stone and stuff like that, and kind of spread it out a little bit with like different textures, so it's not just cobblestone. Like, at some point, like, this isn't just gonna be like pathway dirt. Like, at some point I'm gonna replace like each individual spot here with like Podzol and regular dirt. And what else do we got? Podzol, regular dirt, we got coarse dirt, we got rooted dirt, we got like brown, what's it called, there's not brown sand, I guess it's only red sand, but they've got brown type blocks, you know, like they've got mud, like they've got mud bricks, they've got brown concrete. Like, I think there's what's it called? I know there's like a tan block, but I can't think of the name of it, but it kind of resembles the color of this. Like, maybe the top of sandstone, like maybe just for a lighter texture, but I want to just add different colors and layers throughout it so it looks like, you know, people have been walking on it for a long time. Just seeing where we've got, or where we left off at exactly. Oh, we almost did make it to the end. Okay. So we're going to put it right there. And I know it's got to be 2 layers down for the whole firefly effect to work. I don't know why that's there, so we'll just cover that up. And then I guess for this one, yeah, we do need to go 2 layers down. Okay, so this went bang, 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 bang. And then I just gotta make sure I keep the alternations correct. Now, I don't believe I can plant these on stone by any means. I think I do actually have to replace this with dirt. Hold on. Okay, yeah, they do gotta be planted on dirt. Gonna say, as fast as my shovel goes, I'm better off just probably doing that. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so we made it to the end there, and then we'll just go ahead, and now that we learned that we actually do need the dirt, let's go ahead and break each little slot down here. It's funny, I got on this because I couldn't, like, fall asleep or anything like that, and it feels like I've been, like, I know I told you guys, like, it feels like 5 minutes ago that, hey, you know, we're halfway through, if you want to, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like, I feel like that was literally 5 minutes ago, and I just looked over at the timer now, and we're already 53 minutes in. Like, it's already pretty much almost the end of the episode already, and it, definitely does not feel like it, and I still do not feel tired, so depending on how I feel once I get this episode finished up, exported, and all that, if I'm still feeling awake and everything, I just might go ahead and get on and start recording the One Chunk Layer series episode for you guys. This one's more of a relaxation and kind of chill zone, if you get my drift here, which, damn it, I was supposed to be putting these in the holes here, and I'm filling up the wrong slots. Yeah, what the hell am I doing? Hold on. I'm like filling in all the wrong pieces here. But as I was saying, this is, sorry, Gizmo, what are you doing, buddy? He's over there clawing up my other gaming chair, but I guess that one already has like a lot of holes in it, so they're chill to use that as a scratching post, I guess. But what I was saying before I got distracted by my little fuck up here, like I was sitting here trying to put the blocks in the hole here, and I'm sitting here like actually putting dirt. Oh, I'm sitting here actually putting dirt on like the top right here, like on the actual top of the landmass. Wait, did I do that right? Okay, no. Still gotta break you down. There we go. And you, same thing. But as I was saying, this is kind of my chill out zone. Like as you can see here, there's really, even though it's on hard mode and everything, there's really no like, oh my god, the stakes are so high right now. Like it's nothing like crazy or dramatic or anything. Like as you can see, it's kind of laid back and peaceful and whatnot. So this really isn't anything like major that I do or whatnot. Where the other series, like those are the ones that are challenging for getting like tongue tied here. Those are the ones that are challenging for me, and those are the ones that I actually do have like a lot more fun with. Like this one, I do have a lot of fun with. Don't get me wrong, just because of the fact like after all these years, I feel like I have so many ideas that I want to keep working on, and so many things I want to do to build like my goal eventually is to make a fully functional Minecraft city. And I'm not talking about like I mean maybe it's not as cool as the like other YouTubers and stuff. Like it's not like a modern city or anything, but when I say a city, I guess I mean like a village, cuz I'm thinking of like Skyrim type vibes, if that makes sense. Like for those of you, like shout out to any fans that know Skyrim, but I'm thinking of almost kind of like Riverwood vibes, if that makes sense. Like the very first town that you go to, where it's like a cute little village, like they got a water mill, they've got their own like blacksmith, they've got their own market, like they've got their own bar, and like they just take care of themselves, like they just do their own thing, like they mind their own business. Like it's not like they're a part of any of the other like major like factions or any of the other like wars or anything, like the Stormcloaks and the Imperials, which now that I'm thinking about it, like I'm probably completely wrong. Wait, oh, I forgot these are supposed to spread. Hold on, my bad. I was gonna say I'm probably completely wrong. Like I think they might take a side, because if I'm right, I think what's his name? I think Balgriff. Like we're dropping into Skyrim lore here, but I think Balgriff. If you side with the Imperials, I think he does stay on the throne. Where if you side with the Stormcloaks, I think he's removed. So maybe the Riverwood does actually have like an allegiance to someone, but it at least doesn't feel like it. Like every other town that you go to, there's obvious, like, at least to me, it seems like, like, people have, like, different, like, outside of Riverwood, like, the only two people that have any, oh, I knew I heard something. Like, in Riverwood, the only two people, I guess, that really have bias is, like, Gertrude, like, the girl that's related to Rayloff, and then, oh, no, we're not dealing with you again. But is the girl Gertrude that's related to Rayloff, and then I'm trying to think of, I think it's Alvor's the blacksmith, the one that's related to Hadvar. But I guess those are the only two people I think that are, maybe I don't pay attention, but I think those are anyways the only two people that are really like political, or at least anybody else in the game that I've seen, like in Riverwood for I'm probably going off on like a whole rant here, but the other people that I've seen in Riverwood, like they're just chill, like they're just pretty relaxed. Like you got Seven that's just kind of a little like fuckboy. He's just trying to get like Camilla, and then you got Faendal, who's a pretty dope archer. Like I kind of look at Faendal as like Skyrim's version of what's it called, Legolas. Like I don't know if any of you guys mess with Lord of the Rings, but I kind of look at him as that. Like I always use him as like one of my first followers, just because he's dope as shit. Like you can level up your archery with him, and just elves are pretty badass. Like I'm not gonna cap on that. Oh, I heard you. Where are you? Where are you? Is that you over there? I know you guys heard that. Oh, nope. Well, all of you get out of here. You are not what I want. I want the Enderman that I heard. I know for a fact I heard an Enderman pop up. And just like that, I am out of space. Aha! The criminal. Are my villagers getting attacked again? Like, why are there so many zombie villagers? Hold on. We gotta get to the bottom of this. Are you guys getting attacked again? Like, what's going on over here? You guys good? Oh, I didn't even realize it's already been an hour, so I guess, hold on one sec here. I'm gonna have to end this recording real quick and then immediately start one back up so that way I don't overlap here. Alright, there we go. Wait, are we back recording again? Hold up, hold up. Let's see here. Alright, and we are. So we are golden there. Did not even realize we just hit the hour mark. So yeah, I'm going to go get somewhere safe. I'm going to get settled in for the night because I am just getting absolutely mobbed. I didn't even get to see where the Enderman was at. Can I find him before I end this episode? Hold up. I don't think he would have despawned. Like, I still got... Oh, will you get out of here? I was going to say, I still have the relentless creeper, so I got to see if there's the Enderman around here. I still cannot believe that. Maybe he did go away. To me, they're the most valuable because Ender Pearls is something I do not have very much of, so I'm always trying to get my hand on more of those. I know. Will you stop following me? Get out of here. I have dealt with every single other mob in this so far. I am not dealing with you two. Alright, Enderman, you got lucky, my friend. You got lucky, but I can't be greedy. We got 4 of them this time, guys, so I can't complain with that. Like, that's definitely way better than 1 or 2 or even the 3 that you normally get. So shout out to a looting 3 sword. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and get my munchies in myself here. You know what? It's about it's 3:06 a.m. right now, and I'm pretty certain that I still got some cheesecake in the fridge, so I'm gonna go stuff my face with that before I do anything else. So it's been absolutely awesome hanging out with you guys. It's been another awesome episode of Melior Crafts Hard Mode Realm series. And with that all being said, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really genuinely appreciate your guys' time and your company. And yeah, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and that would definitely help me out more. And with that being said, I hope you guys, like, I always have a hard time signing these videos off. Like, I swear I really need to write, like, some kind of, like, I feel like I'm getting better when it comes to, like, my freestyling, when it comes to my talking and everything, like, just talking to, like, what comes to my mind and just, like, keeping things rolling and whatnot. But I feel like I need to work on, like, my outros and everything like that. But I try to keep them genuine, and I just try to keep them off the top of my head. But with all that being said, I seriously can't thank you guys for hanging out with me. Like, I think I'm already up to 7 subscribers right now, which that's absolutely insane to me. Like, I seriously cannot thank you guys enough for that. And any views that I get, like, again, like, thank you genuinely so much for taking the time out of your day, even if it's just 1 view. Like, take your time out of the day and watch me play, like, a game that I'm absolutely fond of, and, like, getting to hear me talk about it, and, like, my little projects I got going on. Like, I know it might seem nerdy to some people, but it brings me a lot of enjoyment, and I'm really happy to share that with you guys. So that being said, have an outstanding night, have an outstanding day, depending on where you're watching this from. And if you were watching this just to hang out with me and enjoy your time, I hope the snacks that you ate were really good. I hope they're really nice and dank. And if you put this on to fall asleep, I really hope you're sleeping peacefully right now and you're getting the rest that I should be getting right now. But I think I might go record another episode after I stuff my face with some cheesecake. Thank you guys. I hope any troubles you guys got going on this week, I hope they're nothing too serious. I hope you guys get through them nice and easy. I hope you guys have a blessed week. I hope you guys have a blessed everything. And yeah, I guess until next time, there's not really nothing else for me to say here. I'll go ahead and feed my dogs one last time. There you go, buddies. And yeah. that's been a successful hour of Meliorcraft. So with that being said, I guess it's time for me to say goodnight and sign off. Stay blessed, everybody.